without giving accountability. And accountability means obligation to or responsibility for both the means and the results achieved in light of the agreed expectations. So officers in every organization must make sure that they don't only account for the results to the supervisors, but even to everyone, all the stakeholders. For instance, if you are a lecturer, the accountability I'm supposed to give is to make sure that all the students are able to understand the question, perform, and maybe at the end of the day, you find that failures are minimized. That is the accountability. Accountability is not only just in the paperwork. Another benefit of ROM is transparency. That as you have been given resources, you have to be open and people see what you are doing with the resources. So no need to hide anything. Transparency is another benefit of ROM. Another benefit of ROM, minimization of wastage. Even from the definition, because we have said ROM means is a concept which concentrates attention on the achievement of results economically, and also these results must be achieved putting into emphasis efficiency and effectiveness. Therefore, there must be minimization of wastage of materials. Whatever you are given as far as inputs, you have to make sure that you minimize wastage. Another benefit of ROM, increased productivity, increased profits, and quality of goods. ROM helps to increase profits, productivity, and quality of goods, because it actually emphasizes that every person, once given a task, should work hard, and at the end of the day, an organization gets profits, becomes more productive, and the quality of services and goods improves. Another one is increased teamwork and team spirit. ROM emphasizes teamwork and team spirit. Divided we fall, and united we stand. Therefore, after introducing ROM, then the team spirit is enhanced, whereby all the people are shooting in the same goal. Also, as a result of ROM, it results into low staff turnover. What is low staff turnover? Low staff turnover, meaning that the employees will not want to leave that organization which has introduced ROM, because with ROM, motivation also increases. Another advantage is enhanced corporate image of the organization. Due to the introduction of result-oriented management, the image of the organization, which we have called the corporate image, improves, and it also improves the public relations, because everyone will start talking good about the organization that has introduced result-oriented management. And also reduced supervision. ROM does not want employees to be over-supervised. Supervision is okay, but over-supervised. It wants employees to be given some kind of freedom so they can work with less supervision if they are to be able to account for the results they have achieved. Another benefit of ROM is about customer satisfaction, that the customers must be put into consideration as you are planning for their needs and preferences. That's why ROM emphasizes even customer care, that the customer is the king. Like you have a business, every organization deals with customers. For instance, even if it is a school, the customers are the parents, are the students. Therefore, ROM is saying, handle them well. Smile, put on a smile. The language you use must be the language of customers. Also, ROM emphasizes innovation. Innovation, that is application of ideas, processes, products, or procedures new to the unit of adoption designed significantly benefit the organization or wider society, such that every employee is innovative, introducing something new for the organization, such that you don't rely on the old innovation, on the status quo, but you become innovative. You think besides the box. You don't only rely on what you found there. There's someone who said if you are made a headmaster and you find that there's nothing new to introduce since the old regime has done everything, but at least change at least change the direction of the wheel. You have to be innovative, you have to do something new. That is Rome. So Rome is also emphasizes that you have to allocate resources appropriately and, as I've said, transparently. Maybe let me summarize the benefits of Rome. Because someone will say, why should an organization like local government accept Rome or introduce the Rome philosophy? Rome helps, number one, I've said that Rome allocates resources to reflect priorities. You only deal with the priority areas because resources will never be enough. Needs are insatiable. You satisfy one need, another one emerges. Remember last time when we looked at the Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, we said needs are in a hierarchical order. You satisfy one need, another one emerges. So Rome is saying you will not satisfy all the needs. What you should do? Look at the priority areas. Start with the most pressing need. I've told you, like in this situation of COVID, Rome is saying, look at needs, priority needs like enough drugs in hospitals. Look at needs like food. Then the rest can come one by one. Number two, enhancing performance culture, whereby the performance culture is about everyone becoming serious in his or her task. And at the end of the day, you account for the result. Because Rome wants results, it does not want processes or procedures. Rome does not believe in bureaucracy, in red tape. It believes in results. But results being achieved, putting into consideration efficiency, effectiveness, and economy so that you minimize wastage of resources. Another one is accountability, whereby an officer or anyone who is given resources must account at the end of the day. And not only account to the supervisors, but account all the stakeholders involved. Another point is that Rome, another benefit which I have already explained, but and now I'm summarizing, Rome minimizes wastage of resources. Then also Rome emphasizes transparency, openness. With Rome, there is increased profits, productivity, and quality of goods. Enhanced team spirit, whereby all the members are united and they work as a team, because united we stand. Rome emphasizes team spirit, and with Rome, there is low staff turnover or attrition, where people are not leaving the organization, because an organization which is paying well, which is treating employees well, that means people want to leave. Then enhanced corporate image of the organization, whereby the image of the organization improves, and after improving, then there is growth and development. Then I've already said that Rome also emphasizes reduced supervision, that you give some freedom to the employees, and it is this freedom which will make them to actually utilize all their abilities, because over supervising is also not good. Too many rules are not the best. They inhibit initiativeness. Rome emphasizes reduced supervision, that you supervise but you don't overdo it, whereby someone is not given freedom to be initiative. You supervise but you leave some room of freedom. Also, I've said that Rome emphasizes customer satisfaction, that the customer is the king and his or her interest must be paramount, that in whatever you are doing, you must make sure that there is customer care and the customer is given preference. And also innovation that allow the employees to be innovative, creating new ideas, processes, products, procedures new to the unit of adoption, designed to significantly benefit the organization for wider society. Having looked at the benefits of Rome, now let us look at the challenges involved, because I've said some organizations in Uganda have already introduced Rome. So what we are discussing here is not something new. We are discussing a phenomenon. We are discussing some a management style which has already been adopted by some organizations in Uganda, like the public service. So what are the barriers towards the introduction of Rome? Rome is an abbreviation of result-oriented management. So, but because of modernity, we are allowed to abbreviate only when we are studying. In test exams, you write it in full. So, barriers or challenges. The introduction of Rome. Number one, resistance to change. Resistance to change. Many managers looked at Rome with poor attitude, because some of the managers were used to the bureaucracy, the wrong procedures and red tape. And they are used to produce results after a long period of time. So due to that, some managers and even other employees have been resisting Rome. So resistance to change is one of the problems of barrier that has been encountered due to the introduction of Rome. Number two, corruption. Corruption. The resources allocated in order to improve the performance, most of the times the resources are embezzled and misappropriated, stolen by the corrupt officials, making the introduction of Rome to be difficult. Because Rome emphasizes resources to be used efficiently and effectively. And you can't be efficient and effective by misusing or stealing public resources. So due to corruption, it becomes a challenge for the introduction of Rome. Number three, bureaucracy itself is a challenge. Bureaucracy, and we looked at bureaucracy. Bureaucracy, it means you have to follow all the ladders, the chain of command, the hierarchical chain of command, and that one delays time, I mean, it delays work. And Rome wants quick results and does not believe in bureaucracy, in processes, in procedures. Corruption is another challenge. Another challenge is inadequate. Inadequate, it means lack of enough information or inadequate information at various levels on the objectives, outputs, performance indicators, and reports. Because of the lack of information, some organizations introduce Rome inappropriately, failing to achieve its intended objectives. Another problem is the lack of transparency, whereby there is no communication, and due to lack of communication and feedback, Rome does not